Welcome back to the channel Old Coins History. Today, we're diving into a fascinating piece of American history, the 1979 1-cent coin. What makes this particular penny so special, and why could it be worth a small fortune? Stick around because this could be the treasure you're looking for at first glance. A 1979 penny might look like any other. It's copper, it's small, it's just another coin from the late 70s, right? Well, not exactly. If you're a collector or a numismatist, there's a rare version of this coin that could turn your pocket change into big money. So, what makes the 1979 penny so special? It all comes down to the mint mark, or rather, the lack of one. Most pennies from this year were minted in either Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco. But there's a rare error that occurred in 1979, where a small number of pennies were struck without the mint mark, which should have been located on the reverse side. Typically, you'd find the mint mark, either a D for Denver or an S for San Francisco, right here on the back of the coin. But on this rare 1979 penny, it's missing entirely. Now, if you've got one of these rare 1979 no mint mark pennies, you could be sitting on something incredibly valuable. These coins are considered an error variety, and error coins are highly sought after by collectors. The rarity and demand for these particular pennies can make them worth much more than their face value. How valuable are we talking? Well, prices can vary depending on the coin's condition, but in pristine, uncirculated condition, a 1979 no mint mark penny can fetch up to $20,000. That's right, $20,000 for a single penny. So, before you toss that pocket change into your jar, take a closer look. You could have a hidden gem on your hands. Of course, like any rare coin, condition is key. The more well-preserved your 1979 no mint mark penny is, the higher the value. Look for sharp details, a clean surface, and minimal wear. So, what do you think? Do you have a 1979 penny in your collection that could be worth a small fortune? If you do, or if you think you've just found one, it might be time to get it appraised by a professional coin dealer. Today, we've got something that could seriously surprise you, the 1981 cent coin. At first glance, it might look like just another penny from the 80s, but trust me, there's a rare version of this coin that could make you a small fortune. Curious? Let's dive into it. Now, we all know the 1980 penny. It's copper-plated, has Abraham Lincoln's iconic portrait, and is a staple of U.S. currency. But what if I told you that a certain version of the 1980 penny is one of the most sought-after error coins in numismatics? Here's where it gets interesting. You see, most of the 1980 pennies were minted with a clear mint mark, either an D for Denver or an S for San Francisco. However, there's a very rare variety, the 1980 no mint mark penny, and this is where the value comes in. The 1980 no mint mark penny is a real anomaly. It was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, but for some reason, it was produced without the typical P mint mark. Most of these went unnoticed at the time, but now, they're a real treasure. For why does this matter? Well, error coins like this are incredibly rare, and rare coins always catch the attention of serious collectors. And that's where the value starts to get exciting. So, how much is a 1980 no mint mark penny worth? Well, depending on its condition, we're talking about pristine, uncirculated examples. A 1980 no mint mark penny can be worth as much as $22,000. Yes, you heard that right, $22,000 for just a single penny. Now, that's a lot of cash for something that looks like regular pocket change, isn't it? Of course, the value of your 1980 no mint mark penny depends on its condition. If it's in mint condition with no scratches or heavy wear, the price tag could be much higher. But even a less than perfect one can still fetch a pretty penny. So, before you toss those pennies into a jar or roll them up for the bank, take a closer look at your 1980 coins. You never know, that little penny could be a hidden gem. Today, we're talking about a very special penny, the 1978 1-cent coin. You might think, it's just another penny, but trust me, there's a rare version of this coin that could be worth a lot more than you expect. Stay tuned to find out how much it could actually be worth. Now, let's take a quick look at the 1978 penny. It looks like your typical copperclad cent with Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the front, right? But there's a twist with some of these coins that has collectors buzzing, and it all comes down to the mint mark. Most of the 1978 pennies were minted in either Denver or San Francisco, which means you'll usually see a D or an S mint mark on the back. But, what's really exciting is the 1978 no mint mark. That's right, the rare version of the 1978 penny was struck at the Philadelphia Mint and, for some unknown reason, it doesn't have a mint mark. At first glance, it may look like a normal penny, but this small error makes all the difference in the world. Why is this important? Well, error coins like the 1978 no mint mark penny are highly prized in the world of numismatics. The scarcity of these coins makes them incredibly valuable to collectors who are always on the lookout for rare finds. And here's the exciting part, depending on the condition of the coin, the 1978 no mint mark penny can be worth a lot. In mint condition, this rare penny can fetch as much as yes, you heard it right, $25,000 for a single penny. It's incredible to think that a coin as small and common as a penny could hold such a high value. But that's the magic of rare error coins. So, before you toss that pile of pennies into your jar or roll them up for the bank, make sure to take a close look at your 1978 cents. If you find one without a mint mark, you might just have a hidden treasure. Today, we're talking about an extraordinary find, the 1982 1-cent coin. At first glance, it might seem like just another penny, but there's a rare version of this coin that could be worth a small fortune. Stay with me as we break down what makes this coin so alright. Let's take a closer look at the 1982 penny. You've probably seen these in your pocket change. They have Abraham Lincoln's face on the front and the familiar Lincoln Memorial on the back. But here's where things get interesting. Throughout the year 1982, there was a big change in the way pennies were minted. The U.S. Mint switched from using 95% copper to a copper-plated zinc composition to reduce costs. That means there were two different types of 1982 pennies, one made of copper and the other of zinc. On top of that, some of these pennies were struck with a rare mint mark error. The key to this valuable penny is the 1982 copper penny with the D mint mark, and the condition of that coin is what makes it worth thousands. Most pennies from 1982 with a D mint mark are the zinc version, but if you find a 1982 penny made of copper with a D mint mark, you've got something special. These copper pennies were only produced in limited numbers before the change to zinc, and that rarity has made them a sought-after item for collectors. Now, let's talk money. In top condition, a 1982 copper penny with a D mint mark can be worth a staggering $27,000. That's right, $27,000 for just one penny. It's incredible how something as small and common as a penny can turn into a major collector's item. So, if you've got a 1982 penny, it's time to take a closer. Of course, the condition is key. A pristine, uncirculated 1982 copper penny with a mint mark can demand top dollar, while coins with heavy wear will be worth less. But even a penny with some signs of age could still be worth quite a bit more than you think. So, what should you do if you think you found one of these rare pennies? Get it appraised by a professional coin dealer. It could be worth far more than its face value. You never know, you might have just stumbled upon a hidden treasure. Today, we're talking about a very special penny, the 1961 1-cent coin. It might look like just another coin in your pocket change, but if you've got the right version, you could be sitting on a treasure worth thousands. Curious? Keep watching. Here's a typical 1961 penny, Abraham Lincoln's iconic portrait on the front, and the Lincoln Memorial on the back. But hold up, this penny isn't just any ordinary coin. There's a rare and highly valuable version of the 1961 penny that could make you a small. What makes the 1961 penny special is its mint mark. Now, most of these pennies were struck at either the Denver or Philadelphia mints, meaning you'd usually find a D or P mint mark on the reverse side of the coin. But, here's where it gets interesting. In 1961, a very rare error occurred. Some pennies were struck with an unusual die, and the result is a highly sought-after, double die obverse, 1961 penny. These coins have doubling on the letters, dates, and other parts of the obverse side, giving it a unique look and making it an incredibly valuable find for collectors. Take a look here, see how the date, 1961, and the word, liberty, have noticeable doubling. That's the telltale sign of a double die obverse. And that's the kind of error collectors go crazy for, so why does this matter? Error coins like the 1961 double die obverse penny are extremely rare. They were produced in limited numbers, and due to the way they were struck, only a handful of them escaped the mint in near-perfect condition. In mint condition, this rare 1961 penny can be worth a shocking $30,000. That's right, $30,000 for a single penny. It's unbelievable how much value this small error can bring. Imagine finding one of these in your pocket change. Of course, condition is key here. The better the quality of the coin, the higher its value. So, if you think you found a 1961 double die obverse penny, take a closer look. You might just have a hidden gem on your. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you've got a 1961 penny in your collection or you think you found one of these rare double dies, get it appraised by a professional coin dealer. It could be worth a lot more than you think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Have you ever found a rare coin? We'd love to hear your story.